Hey guys, Brendan V101 here. Haven't done a last final video on my car yet, so figured I'll just show you my S13. So if you watched the previous videos, basically I've done a DE to DET conversion, so non-turbo to turbo, and along the way I've done pretty much a few mods, and I'll explain that in a sec. So just basically this is how it looks like on the outside. Got a dirty big front mount. And a huge ass cannon. So basically what it has is it's a SR20 DET red top. It's got 740cc nismo injectors. It has a 3A pod air filter, R33 AFM. I might upgrade to a Z32 later on, but it seems to be going pretty good. Big 3-inch intake pipe. It's got a HKS gtrs turbo. I've just made up some alloy brackets just for the pod air filter, so it doesn't really move around at all. And also the air intake. Now when this gets hot, the hoses get a bit floppy, so this does move around a little bit, but it just keeps it from getting cut up. When I didn't have my pod hard mounted, it actually wore the heat shield, which is not serious or anything, but if you keep that going, yeah, it can wear through things and it just screws everything up. So hard mount all your any like lines like that, like your intake, just hard mount everything so nothing vibrates, because vibrations, if it's rubbing on metal, it'll actually cut through it over time. It doesn't take that long. So yeah, out of the turbo I have the turbo is running a Greddy Profec B boost controller on 18 psi. It's got a nisTUNE ECU. The boost controller actuator is that big thing there, and then it just runs into the cab of the car. So I've done a full engine conversion and ran whole new harness and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it runs down here to the front mount intercooler, which is a Autobahn 88 front mount intercooler, just sort of like a Chinese brand, but it's a real good one. So the guy that I got off, he actually fits them, and he's fit like 20 of them, so they fit real nice. So yeah, because I fit the front mount, I had to cut a hole in my battery bay, so I had to get a small battery. This one is a Supercharge NS40ZL. Just in case you want to get you're doing front mount conversion, you can either relocate it like I did. I just had to drill a new hole. I used the stock mounting hole down there, but I drilled a new hole in the side You can't see it down there for this one, and that works really well. You can relocate it to the boot, but the length of cable you use, you need a sort of beefier battery because you're going to lose a lot of voltage having such a long cable. So that's why I decided to just keep in the stock position and just get a smaller one. It's the same CCAs, 330, so yeah, it should be all good. Also running a bigger aluminium radiator. I've been to drift prac with this and been on limiter for like 3 hours, and seems to be holding up fine. No difference in temperature, so all good. I had to modify the fan shroud slightly in order for it to fit, because the stock one was like this big. But other than that, yeah, it goes in pretty easy. Everything else is relatively stock. Got JK Tech rocker stoppers, which you'll be able to see in here. If you see that metal plate that runs across there, that's one of the rocker stoppers. There's one runs on either side. It's just sort of peace of mind, really, so your rockers aren't gonna blow up your top end if you're sitting on limiter. I do take this to the track and do drifting, so I just want to be assured that it's not going to blow up. I'm running standard coil packs, and they seem to be going fine. It's got a 3-inch straight through exhaust, other than the cannon on the rear, but other than that, it's all 3-inch exhausts. So yep, runs all the way down there, all the way to the back. I'm running HSD HR coil levers, and yeah, that's about it. Also upgraded to SR20 DET brake calipers, and I got slotted and vented rotors. Yet to paint those black. Sorry guys, not going to paint them red. So yeah, slotted rotors all around and vented on the front. I think they're RDA slotted rotors. Yeah, so it stops really nice. Inside I still yet to make it look real nice, but I'm running a Sparco seat on a modified bride rail. It's modified correctly. I basically just cut off the standard mounting position, which was down here, and shifted it up the piece of flat bar, because the Sparco has a smaller mounting position. I'm actually going to sell this seat and get 2 brides reclinables, because I'm not a massive fan of this one. I'm just not fat enough for it. I need to get something a bit slimmer, because it's not actually holding me in. So we'll start it up and I'll just show you. Hopefully I won't annoy my neighbours too much, because they don't really like my car. In general, it runs really nice. I haven't had any problems, and yeah, it's running real good. No problems at all. I'm just running copper plugs, the BCPR6ES, I think, and they seem to be doing fine. I've gapped them to 0.6 mil, I think, something like that, or 6 mil. I can't remember. No, 0.6. Yes, something like that. 0.6 mil, I think. Don't quote me on it. Now the actual engine has actually done, when I put it in, about 85,000. So it's probably done about 87,000 now. That's just what the chassis has done, 195,000. As I said, it's got a nisTUNE ECU, and I run it on 98. I don't run it on anything else. Screw that. Okay, just give it a bit of a rev for you. Yeah, my neighbours aren't going to like this, but... Dodgy spec turbo boost gauge. Zip tie. Oh yeah. I'm going to get an autometer one. I'll try to put the camera down here and just give it a little rev. mildly warm, so it'll be okay. Yeah. It does blow a bit of smoke. It's not oil, it's just like unburnt fuel, because it's not under any load. But I'm gonna get it retuned just to make sure. But a lot of other cars, you know, same cars with running straight through exhaust, this sort of happens. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my car. Sick. See ya.